WWE Raw might have found its biggest babyface this past Sunday at Payback. Jey Uso was announced by Cody Rhodes as the newest member of the Red roster. Uso had been on fire as a part of the Bloodline on SmackDown over the past 3 years. Roman Reigns' former right-hand man could light up the Red brand with this big move. This Monday on WWE Raw, Gunther will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Chad Gable. Not only does he defend his championship, he also defends his chance to become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. A few days more, and he will beat the record held by WWE Hall of Famer the Honky Tonk Man. Gable defeated the champ by countout 2 weeks ago on WWE Raw. However, winning another match against the Ring General doesn't look very possible. The countout marks the only loss dealt to Gunther since he debuted on the main roster. If Gunther retains, Jey Uso could be the one to dethrone him. In the last 3 years, Jey Uso has done everything apart from beating Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. He was one half of the longest reigning tag team champions in history. Main event Jey Uso had multiple record shows. He was one of the best storytellers in the company, sometimes even better than Roman Reigns. The past 3 years have surely been the best of his career. His loss to Roman Reigns didn't feel right. He could make it right by challenging Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Looking at Uso over the past 3 years, if there is a man who can end Gunther's reign, it is Jey Uso. The only man to pin Reigns in the last few years is surely the right man to beat the Ring General clean. WWE Raw for September 4th almost sold out. WWE Raw will emanate live from Charlotte, North Carolina on September 4th. For now, the show has advertised Chad Gable challenging Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. The other match scheduled is the Viking Raiders vs. Drew McIntyre and Matt Riddle. The show is set to be a blockbuster, and the ticket sales give an indication of that. The arena in Charlotte has 8,107 seats. According to WrestleTix, WWE Raw has sold 6,510, with 1,597 tickets remaining for the event. Apart from the 2 announcements, we have to see what is next for main event Jey Uso, who will make his full-time return to Raw. The more interesting thing to look forward to is the Judgment Day. The group is now bathing in gold, and everyone is eager to see their next move. The chances of John Cena being in the building are high too. Original plans for John Cena to confront 38-year-old WWE superstar on SmackDown. John Cena returned to WWE TV after 2 months. He kicked things off on SmackDown before being interrupted by Jey Uso. A recent report claims that the original plan for the night was not what happened. Before SmackDown, Cena made a surprise appearance at the Money in the Bank PLE in July. He was not advertised for the show, but since he was in the city, he took out time to address the WWE fans attending the PLE. On the show, the Cenation leader advocated to bring WrestleMania to London soon. When he kicked things off on SmackDown, the Cenation leader had a similar surprise for the WWE Universe. He told fans across the globe that he would not only be present at Payback but would also host the show. His interaction with the audience was cut short by Jey Uso, who later tried to attack him but was hit with the attitude adjustment. According to Ringside News, Jey interrupting Cena was not the original plan. The report claims that the original script had Cena interrupting a Jey promo, but plans changed last minute. What's next for John Cena after Payback? John Cena ensured that the WWE fans were entertained when he was the host of Payback. He surprised the WWE Universe when he announced that he would officiate the match between The Miz and LA Knight as the special guest referee. After the megastar won the match, he raised his arm before heading backstage, giving the fans a moment to remember. After the show, the 16-time champion took to X to reflect on the 2 days he had. In the tweet, he also spoke about what is next for him now that he has officially returned to weekly television. Who would you like to see enter a program with John Cena? Sound off in the comments section below.